All right, Drew, here's your system. So this is the D10, the display, the distribution unit, throttle, phase cables, terminal covers, screws for your display back plate. There's your mounting connectors, and that's it. So the way it gets wired up is you would connect this to your main instrument panel. It'll turn on the 12 volts. You see that turns on and your display comes on. And then to turn on the machine, you turn on your on switch. You'll wait a second, you hear a click if you're next to it, and then the display comes on. So then it's just a center neutral throttle. We'll get Joe to. So locks in neutral, but in the forward direction. We've got a clockwise forward direction, and we can see on the display. That's it there. That locks back into neutral. So we can see on the display that you've got all the battery controller motor temperatures, adjustable regen. You turn the regen on with this, and then when the regen's on, you increase it by adjusting this value, which is adjusting the braking torque. And to turn it off, you turn this off. Day mode, night mode. Is your forward, neutral, reverse indicator. There's also a charge icon and there's a pump icon when the pump turns on. Because you don't have a CAN enabled battery connected, the battery information page doesn't go anywhere. This page is the motor information page, which is directly talking to the motor controller, and then that's all the information there. On the second page is the motor fault information. In the settings page, you can invert motor direction, change to temperature units, invert the current. By default, the discharge current is a positive value, but you can change that to a negative value. Adjust the maximum motor speed, turn on and off the clock. These are under voltage and over voltage alarms, and you can have optionally, you can have a buzzer. Also, you can have these trigger a external light or alarm from the distribution unit. You can adjust motor discharge current, voltage cutback limits for regen and discharge as the battery approaches fully discharged and fully charged. For external batteries, we have this state of charge estimator, where you can put the fully discharged voltage and the fully charged voltage, and it'll do a linear estimation based on the voltage that it reads. And then we have battery to time to empty feature, which you can turn on and off. Okay, so the distribution unit, this is for your main cable routing. So this cable will go to your power unit, which is of course this. And then you've got a display, a battery CAN, which you're not using, your throttle, your key switch, an external pump, if you want to add that later, and likewise with the alarms. So the 12 volts comes in. There's two powers. There's actually an always on power. You need that if you want to use the clock feature. Otherwise, you can just have it connected through a typical switch and fuse that you'd have on your boat. So turn the system off, you just close the switch, it turns off, display is still on, and then you depower the display with that switch there.